You have to imagine that this really is sung by me, no, not now, some years back. And so just think that I'm doing a better job of this than Dylan would be doing of trying to sing Mr. Tambourine Man with the original melody now. But it's slightly in the same camp, I apologise. It's just flying to work, you know. It was different when I was a kid, because like school was 4 miles away and you got the bus. Now I travel about 3,000 miles to get to work and back. And it just gets tiring sometimes. Not in obvious ways. I mean, there's no good walking up to someone and saying, "Man, you look really tired," obviously. You've just gotten so obviously tired, you poor senile old goat. Why don't you remove those balloons from your lungs and just climb into the barrel of your life and screw it down permanently and have someone seal it off with bitumen and will dig you up in 25,000 years and sell you. People don't really talk like that to each other, do they? Saying, "Man, Steve was looking a bit tired." I mean, good, but tired. Well, he's dying. Oh, we're all dying. Yeah, but he's supernova. But then, if you haven't, I'm sure some of you have children called Stephen, or were called Stephen as children, and have been called David by mistake. Or Davida, but that's a real name. You know, you have the same problem, but it's going to happen to them. You can't say, "I will call this child Stephen, it'll never die." Because that, in the end, although it would seem well-intentioned, would mean that over the millennia, the planet and the other planets that our species colonized, let alone the feline dynasty which will come after us, but ape us in the most bizarre ways. Even now, our little cats are bounding up and down at home thinking, "I can't wait to have kittens called Steve that don't ever die." Oh, Norman, put your whiskers away. It's not happening in your lifetime. And so, you know, that could be a problem, because first you've got the race of the immortal Steves, and then you've got the immortal feline Steves, and there's only so much room. Even if there are infinite universes, there's even more infinite number of Steves. None of that is mentioned in this song. Can you try and make my voice sound beautiful? Not fun, but beautiful, like Art Garfunkel, as if he'd never had a cigar. And also, just a simple request, could you make the guitar sound like a really well-played 12-string? Thanks.
Element of light, the sun reflected from the waves ensure its spangles. The child of air is born upon the wind that blows across the sea. In the element of summer, the cliffs suspended in the heat, the air in columns, the tiny figures of the world are walking underneath your feet, underneath your head. Angels wander, I wander too. Where angels wander,